be on our way now, you and I. Our bones will soon be ashes, and we shall never be separated again.
Let's go, Red! Let's go, Red!
All right now. Which one of you fellows has got my bone?
Yeah.
Rita is not fat. She's just big bone.
I got new shoes!
In 1,000 years, the dust from our bones would be gone.
Yes, Prince. Our names will remain.
Red side, 610. Blue side, 390.
And we're live. What's good, everybody? It's another Wednesday, another Command Bro day. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're not in the show, so we can see the comments.
Oh,
You see, I told you my phone's fucking up, and you just jumped out the show.
I was changing pages because
Changing pages? Why are you changing pages?
I only seen 5 people in the room, and there was obviously something wrong with my phone. Or, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Maybe I was
still
saying it
early.
wrong.
It's still early.
I'm just saying, I was just expecting at
They
least
gotta grow.
20, 30, 50 people.
Oh, man. You talking about an hour in.
I'm just saying. So,
Well, it's 7 people now, but we can't see who there is. It's 9 people now.
I went to my page so I could be a person to help boost it.
Well, it's 10 people now.
See what happens?
But you're not even on it.
I know, but I let them know what I was doing so they can help.
Yeah, okay.
Boost it. So, beat this one right here. Now watch. How many people now?
Still 10. You just switch back to Command Bros.
Hold on.
You're not in yourself no more. You're in Command Bros.
Hold on.
I just watched your phone switch back into Command Bros.
Right,
Come out the show. Come out the show. You see, you in Command Bros now.
That's not what I did, though.
Yes, that's what you did.
I know. That's what I did.
But that's not what
That's
you did.
not what I did. All right, did I?
Mm-hmm. Excuse him while he still learns technology.
Look at that cool picture.
Yeah, that is. That is. Look, excuse him while he learns technology, that he'll be able to catch it with the rest of us and shit. But, you know, until he gets to the page, I really can't see what nobody is saying. So I'm going to tell you how our weekend went. It was kind of, Saturday it was cold. I had to build a motherfucking fire and shit.
What?
It was chilly. We had a nice amount of people, but it was still cold. Sunday was a better day.
See, if I press that, then it goes back.
Can you press it around? Just go to it. So
There we go.
There you go. Damn. Now we don't got nothing.
Let me try it again.
Go to the Command Bros.
Cool.
Yeah, that's just me. That's what I...
Just 10 people in the room, though.
Here, let's try this.
What are you doing?
There we go. Now we can send it to people who's in the room and shit. There we go. Now we can see what people are saying now. You know what I mean?
Well, if you say so. Put it like that. All right. Okay. Oh.
Tired?
Yeah, it's kind of tired, man. Pulled sort of an all-nighter, as my kids would say.
What was you on?
I don't even remember. That's how late it was.
It was you gaming or was you just...
Nah, I went to watch some TV shows. Can't remember. Watch Shogun.
How'd you like? How y'all like Shogun out there? Let's call it. I'm doing the show right now. I'll call you back, baby. I'm doing the show.
Same person's always calling.
Same person's always calling.
So either
I'm
way,
not even
yeah.
showing up in that one.
I watched Shogun. I don't know what's going on. What's up, Woo? You know what I mean? How you doing? What's up, Leon? Nova Paintball in the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he's dissing y'all. He been out here talking. He hasn't even represented.
I'm trying to get... Don't
Whatever,
be trying
man.
to pass the
Whatever.
buck on me.
Just rudeness.
He
You know
just
what I'm
popped
saying?
that up there. It
That's just
says
rude.
1 second.
It's just rude.
What's good,
up, Barney? What's up? What's
Yeah,
up,
they
Ace?
coming in now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's up,
Yeah,
Ace?
you see how you
Ventura?
see that? Oh, now
good
you
with
done
you,
made
big
us
dog?
lag. You done made us lagged out now.
I didn't know what the hell you like.
Oh, no, I just blamed it on you. Shit, we good.
see.
We good.
No, that's not moving.
Yes, it is. It'll move. It's moving now.
Bro.
Go side to side, and up and down, back and forth.
Not moving.
Well, it's moving on mine and shit.
Man, maybe
Nah, don't go out. Don't go out. You know what happens. You shake it up. We
Moved
still
a little bit.
moved a little bit. So what's good, y'all? What's good? We can't see what's good because our phones is acting steady. No, there we go. Yeah, we chilling there. Leave it like that.
All right. Anyway,
Shogun is a slow burn. I enjoy that.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Okay, Shogun.
See, Wolf had to go to bed when the original Shogun came on.
Yeah,
he wasn't allowed to be up that late to watch the original Shogun. And I understand, Wolf.
Rated PG for that nigga. Can't watch.
Scoot over a little bit. I feel like you ain't in the predict. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so listen. I'm gonna answer a couple questions.
What's good, 3D?
Because I'm omnipotent.
Nipping it.
So anything you need to know, just ask me and I'll tell you the answer to it.
About what?
If you don't believe me,
He said about anything.
Anything.
Anything. I hear that. Anything you want to know.
Anything.
Why you not getting laid?
Yeah, I can tell you
Why
all that
you
shit.
not getting paid?
Right. I might have to do
Why
a little cross-examining, but anything you need to know.
You know what I
said,
mean?
I'll tell you about
You can tell right
But
now.
As
That's
far
what's going on.
as Shogun, all right, it's a remake from like 88 or some shit like that,
80,
right?
Yeah, it's like
88, 84.
I watched the
somewhere
trailer
between,
last
I don't
night.
know. But either way, and yeah, it's kind of a slow burn, but you have
It's
to
a
understand.
good slow burn.
You have to understand that the culture and the people, and you know, saying how they interact with each other. So it's going to be a lot of dialogue and have an understanding of this complete foreign culture of the time. All right.
I watched the trailer. It was 6 episodes. They said in the
hour,
trailer.
yeah,
It was
an
an
hour
hour each, 6
Yeah,
episodes and shit.
So also, you know what I'm saying, this is a remake of the old Shogun that we used to watch. And basically it's
That shit was shut that week down with Shogun.
It's pretty much the same, but just, you know what I'm saying, this one's done a lot more cinematically better.
Yeah.
Because the technology is better, you know. I
It's
understand
pretty
better.
much the same.
It's
A
pretty-
little bit more
Now the slow burn part.
culturally correct.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm
Like-
saying? Earthquake really looked like an earthquake.
Okay, like
That
Japanese
like,
really
whoa.
look Japanese.
Yeah, they
You know what I
real
mean?
Japanese. motherfuckers in there. So
And your man Blackthorne ain't as tough as he was back then.
who?
The white dude in it. Like when I watched the trailer for the old one, your man was kind of tough.
He was kind of disrespectful.
He was
tough.
very disrespectful.
Yeah,
this one
was-
ain't like that.
Nah, because they wasn't taking your shit yet.
They will
Like,
cut your
real-
motherfucking
quick.
head off.
But either way, the reason why it's kind of a slow burn back then, we had something called patience, and we actually wanted to hear the storyline and this, that, and the other. And listen, I'm not just saying that all you guys don't have any type of attention span, because even now, myself, who has been grown from the days of patience and storyboarding,
He's losing it.
I'll fast forward a lot of shit, yo. As soon as they start talking, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But
Butters.
for the most part, you know what I'm saying, it's a decent show. I like it. Halo.
Wolf said The Gentleman is a great show.
Yeah, the
I
Gentleman
got to
is
get
also
back into
decent.
The Gentleman. I only.
I watched all of that. That was decent. Gentlemen, excellent show, especially, you know what I'm saying, going into the paintball season, the little downtime before that scenario. You can binge watch The Gentleman. It's about, I think, 10 episodes. long.
Everything's 10 to 8 episodes
Right.
now.
It's a decent ass, keep you occupied until the next game.
Hey, Lois.
Thriller. And spread it out. Just don't watch it all in one night. Do like 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, I be having to break shit down.
A week or some shit. It's pretty decent.
I might watch like 2 shows in the same day, but watch 2 shows in 1 episode.
You want to
And go to
have
another show and watch 2 episodes of that shit.
multiple shows that you can watch in between regular ass shows that you might
can
watch on
watch.
TV, because TV's different now. Like
Masters with Air was pretty good.
yeah, I got to get back into that. I got up to
That's
like
the
episode
Jordan
4.
shit?
No, it's the like
Or
it's like
the
the
Nike
Bombers.
shit.
It's the Bombers.
Oh, with the Tuskegee Airmen and shit?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, all right.
World War II bombers and shit. American bombers and shit. Yeah, that's a decent ass show. Everything's getting a little bit more realistic. You have an understanding of where the people stood and, you know what I'm saying, how they felt at the time of the bombings in World War II. That's a decent ass show.
I might get into that one.
Gentlemen's a decent show. If you guys like murder mysteries, I would try to check out
Murder, She Wrote.
Death and other other details. If you can figure that one out, it's a decent little murder mystery on what's going down. Blah blah blah. A couple people get killed on a boat. You feel me? You have to figure.
That was
it out.
a movie, wasn't it?
No,
It's a TV show?
It's a series.
Okay.
It's almost like well, anyway, just check it out. That's easy.
Look it up.
The Halo series.
Excellent. I think we done now.
You think there's not gonna be another one? There gotta be one more.
It has to be one more. The flood's involved now.
Yeah.
You're not gonna just give me
what
one
episode? What
episode
episode
of
did it
the
go
flood.
to? 6, 7? What
I think
episode
it's
is this in
7.
Halo?
What episode is Halo, Wolf?
I think there might be 2 more episodes on there. He just got on to 3 Body Problems. I also wanted to check that out. Netflix.
Yeah.
Recommending 3 Body Problems. I'm
I've
kind
been
of
wanting
confused
to-
about this.
Yeah,
this movie.
Is
Like,
this
what-
some
what is
alien
this?
invasion
Yeah, what's
or?
going on? Is this an old a Chinese karate movie or is
Oh,
it
you
alien
saw them with
invasion?
the
I don't know what's going
counting a
on.
million motherfuckers of human.
Yeah.
shit.
I was like,
Niggas out
yo,
there,
what is going on? So that is something that has sparked my intrigue.
But I keep passing it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I tried to watch it, but you know what I'm saying, it was in between me doing shit. Yeah. that's all I can say.
Roadhouse.
I haven't gotten into Roadhouse yet. I've seen the cover of it.
Yeah.
For the
It's
first time.
made for millennials.
Yeah, so it's corny.
Yeah, it's corny, but they like it because it's they type shit.
Yeah.
They don't understand our Roadhouse.
They don't understand even what a Roadhouse is.
Right, yeah. Obviously, when you see Roadhouse and you see the bar, they don't even understand
They don't even
what a Roadhouse really is. And they don't understand our Roadhouse movie and how smooth and good Patrick Swayze's hair was.
All right, so in
that
case,
shit miss
in
up.
case you didn't know, or if you're young and you're a millennium and you're like, what the fuck is a Roadhouse? I'll explain it to you in common sense terms so you can understand it.
Right.
All right. So if you're a European American,
That was by Blue PB Sports, by the way, Wolf.
if you're European American, I don't know if y'all got this up in Canada. Canada's a different culture. Roadhouse is one of our cultures.
They got Maple Houses.
I don't know. Smacking niggas with pancakes and shit.
Hey!
But so basically, think of it like this: if you went to the hood, you know that bar that you wouldn't go to because you heard to be like, you know what I'm saying, niggas fighting all the time, and you know what I'm saying, rowdy and this, that, and the other. That's the white version of it.
Yeah, the Roadhouse.
That's what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a dive bar in the suburban or out in the royal
Outskirts
area.
of town somewhere.
Yeah,
and shit.
you know what I'm saying? And it'd be
Only
a little
the
bit more-
tough motherfuckers went there.
most likely like a cowboy scenery. You know
Cowboy,
what I'm saying?
bikers.
Biker, yeah, Roadhouse. They pulled up.
Meth,
You know what I'm
crack.
saying?
There's
They
a
get-
lot of
Well, this is before the meth and crack and shit.
It was coke
It was.
because he was dealing.
It was really more of your alcoholics.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And they would get rowdy and be everything.
Yeehaw!
And this is back in the day, like a bouncer's job was to really
whoop
whoop
your
the
ass.
nigga's ass
Yeah.
and throw him out because he was going to stop the fight inside.
And not all
the Roadhouse.
bouncers look like bouncers now is all
Yeah.
bouncers in Roadhouse was just motherfuckers who could rumble.
Well, you know what? You know, a lot of people weren't really all that big back in the day.
No, they weren't.
I mean, there was an era when we had like Muscle Beach and Arnold Schwarzenegger
But
came
them was-
over. But before that, they like the average dude was really height weight proportionate. Like there really was no built ass niggas
Blues
walking
Brothers
around.
performed. Yeah, right. The Blues Brothers performed in a
Right,
Roadhouse.
right. That was a Roadhouse, Blues Brothers. But that was like more of a country Roadhouse where they had to put chicken wire on it. Cause
That's how Roadhouse was in.
yeah, that's what. It
But
says.
this Roadhouse was like that, but it was more of a tropical.
But see,
It was like an Hawaiian bar.
that's
Hawaii
not-
type,
that's
a
not
tropical
a Roadhouse.
type,
That's
right?
not a
A
Roadhouse.
tropical type bar that motherfuckers just, and they didn't even really rumble. It was just somebody fucking shit up
see,
in
a
there.
Roadhouse is damn near borderline speakeasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they on the edge of the law.
By the time the police show up, somebody's dead.
Yeah. They
My
really
missed
answering
that.
too much questions.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
They doing all types
Nobody's
of
there.
liquor offenses, and you know what I'm saying. That's why you can go to the Roadhouse. You can
Yeah.
do dirt there because it's really, you know what I'm saying. They on the borderline of shit. Like really, they put chicken wire up around the band if they had a live band because the people was known.
Listen,
to
they
throw
had
bottles.
chicken wire around this
They'd be
band.
like, "Boo! Get the fuck off the stage!"
And Nova just reminded me they cut Sam Elliott's character out of the movie.
It's Sam Elliott, the dude with the big mustache.
Yeah, he had the limp.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
the old
But-
bouncer.
He couldn't use him now because he don't even look. We don't look that old.
So basically,
You
yeah.
feel me? Sam Elliott was 50 then, but that nigga looked old as a motherfucker.
I mean, you would still need like an older, cause like Patrick Swayze was the up and coming.
See, Patrick Swayze, I mean, the dude they had in this one, he was a UFC fighter.
Right.
Who you found out later on, he beat his best friend to death.
But see,
the chick went to get somebody else to be the bouncer, and he showed up and sat down in front of the dude, and dude wouldn't even rumble him. Post Malone was the other dude. She went to get Post Malone to be the fighter who takes care of her bar.
But see, this is what I understand, man. Like, why would you revive a show like this?
Because they've never seen it. All these remakes, they've never seen shit.
I know, but there's a reason though. Like for instance, Shogun is an excellent ass
right
television
but why
series.
They do it? Why they remake Shogun?
I don't know. Honestly,
I guess it's being lazy. They got all this shit that they can just remake.
No. This is what I'm saying.
For a generation that's never seen it.
This is what I was gonna say. Shogun is an excellent television show, and I can see them making it to revive a series that was fantastic and making it a little bit better for the kids at the time that watched it, and now they can see it as an adult. All right, because it's talking about ancient Japanese history,
and it's grabbing new motherfuckers
from 1600s, so it has some factuality to it. The Portuguese, the English, that's but Roadhouse is something that is time sensitive.
Yeah.
So like there are no Roadhouses now. So like it'll be even hard for a motherfucker to relate to it because the way the people were depicted in the old Roadhouse, I didn't watch the new shit. You know what I'm saying? That man doesn't really exist anymore. The rowdy, I'm gonna go and bust up the club dude. Like that was a factual thing. There was a nigga that we didn't want to bring to the party because he was gonna get in the fight.
There was a group of motherfuckers who did that,
right?
But the people of the bar was mainly millennials.
See how it don't work because they quick to get on a beep 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 beep. Yeah, officer, yes. There's a guy. I don't understand these fucking people up. I mean, you feel me? It doesn't fit the scenario, so I can't see it being watch worthy or this new group of people watching it be like, yeah, man, that shit is dope. Like you used to come out a Rocky movie, Punked. Even if you never fought a nigga before in your life, because it fit the scenario of the time.
You could take a moolie after you see a fucking Rocky show.
Fit the scenario at the time, you know what I'm saying? The time was post-Vietnam, you know what I'm saying? He-Man, Barbarians, Gunny, all our movies was like that.
Robots.
Yeah. Now,
aliens. You
play Rocky,
everything's emotional.
the kids probably wouldn't be on some old, I want to sign up for boxing.
And the whole thing was
it'll look fake.
I'm the movie, so I'm gonna give it away.
MMA. What?
The chick hired him because the dude wanted to build a casino and she didn't want to sell her bar. So he was sending these thugs and these rowdy motherfuckers. As soon as they walk in the bar, they start breaking shit. Boom, boom, knocking motherfuckers out.
See, we got insurance now. Back then, it wasn't like that. That was the deal with the row house. You feel me? Now it's mandatory insurance. That's what doesn't fit. That's why I'm like, you can't. What the fuck? Like, you ain't walking in somebody's and shit gets fucked up and insurance.
Then they went and got your man, the MMA fighter dude is the bad guy, and he was such an he can't act. His acting is so bad, it was good. That's all I got to say. His acting was so bad that it was good.
Yeah.
Knox became a likable character.
Oh,
this
for real.
Nigga can't act. They probably just like, act arrogant.
Like I said, I haven't seen it, but in my eyes, I'm like, why would you, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't fit. Like, now, if you would have put that, if you would have put the same...
Will said Connor was horrible.
If you would put the same ideal of row house and make it into like, instead of this nigga trying to save a bar, a dive bar, but somebody trying to save a neighborhood from the lack of police, and you know what I'm saying? So and you call it something cool like Vigilante.
That's a remake.
But that I can see how that fits. You feel me? You see what I'm saying?
I remember the cover of Vigilante. He had the welded mask on with the flamethrower.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. But see how it would fit? Like, yo, this nigga's just running up in my crib. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and now you know what I'm saying. Mamifa is coming through and busting
Death
shit
Wish.
up. Yeah, Death Wish. That would fit right now too.
Who could be Charlie Bronson?
It gotta be.
It gotta be a bad motherfucker to be Charlie
Well, you know what?
Bronson.
They changing everything up. It gotta be like
gonna
a
be a
black.
girl.
It gotta be
A blind
Asian
Asian.
hermaphrodite. That's what it's gonna be. That way you can't be mad.
You can't.
at
Nobody
all.
be upset.
You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be
with bad skin.
bad.
You know what I'm saying?
And long hair.
What's the
and
one
shit.
skin condition where it's like
Psoriasis?
no, the one where you be like you're losing pigmentation, so it'd be like white and black.
I like that on females.
Some of them it look
They
decent.
look like camouflage.
Yeah,
They got their own personal camouflage. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Side in the shadows talking
Yeah,
about.
like remember Discovery,
Right.
the submarine
Get
show?
out of my head.
They had a whole race of motherfuckers who had skin like that and shit.
Yeah, I was like, y'all made that up, man. How did that happen? Yeah, they was all like, you know what I'm saying?
His skin was
Squashed up like a
camouflage.
Palomino horse or something.
Yeah,
Pony or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Either way. But yeah, I think that'll be dope. Let's do it. However,
They
that
need to
works.
remake the Love Boat.
Oh,
Could they
man.
redo the Love Boat?
They could.
They
I think
could.
they did. They tried to. Didn't they remake
See,
it?
that's what they need shows like that instead of shows of motherfuckers, one chick making it out with 15 guys.
No, I'm gonna tell you, no, they can't.
You
They
know
can't.
what I mean?
They can't make it.
They need to bring the romance
They can't
back.
make. They can't. They can't.
Our friend Winnie has that.
They can't
She's
make.
a model now. Crazy.
They can't make anything like Love Boat, Fantasy Island.
Oh, the Fantasy Island movie was ass.
That's
You remember that?
Yeah.
That was ass.
because number one, they're all too offensive,
Yeah.
which is corny.
Yeah.
That's it.
Everything is too. That's what this show is about today.
Yeah.
Why is everything too offensive?
No, the show really is about is paintball too expensive?
expensive.
But then we can throw why is everything so offensive? In it because it rhymes.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
but do y'all think? Let's drop this real quick. Do y'all think paintball is too expensive, or is paintball being expensive a good thing? What do you think, Wolf? Because you know Wolf gonna jump on this.
What, is paintball too expensive?
If paintball's too expensive, or if paintball being expensive a good thing?
Well, I think we'll let Wolf answer first.
Because people are cowards.
All
What,
right,
Blake?
that
What
has
the
nothing
fuck
to
are you
do
even talking about?
with the question at all? Thank you though, Blake. Blake
Thank you,
is
Blake.
part of Pittsburgh Paintball Park.
And as you can see, he's an idiot.
I didn't start playing
Like the rest
paintball
of
until I was a man with a job in my 20s.
But that has nothing to do
with the question.
With the fucking question.
Obviously, people in Canada and some people at Pittsburgh Paintball Park
aren't as smart as we think they are.
Right. Says,
Still cheaper now than it was when we started.
all right, that was from Nova Paintball.
All right.
How
But-
people were offended. Oh, okay, Blake. Right. It is corny. All right. So Wolf says he has a job. Great. Awesome, Wolf. He did it since he was in his 20s.
Right.
But the question was, is paintball too expensive? And what?
Is paintball being expensive a good thing?
Yeah. Or is it the expense a good thing? Now, personally, we had these talks.
Yeah.
Okay. And a couple conclusions has came up. At one point, you know what I'm saying, I thought that, and still sometimes believe, but it depends on your own pocket, that there were things in paintball that I thought were too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the hardware I thought was far too expensive.
I still do.
Yeah. Than, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
what
I
they
still
should be, especially if you can buy a true firearm cheaper than a paintball weapon.
Right.
Now, that's not all the paintball weapons. You know what I'm saying? There's a variety, there's a spectrum between woods ball and speedball. And, of course, at the low end will be woods ball. That's where you will find the majority of your lower end, or
Players,
I take
markers.
that back. Less expensive markers, but with quality. Less expensive quality
More mechanical
markers.
You say basically more mechanical markers.
Yeah, but I don't want people to think just because the price is lower that the quality is
yeah.
but no, just you know what I'm saying, there's a lot more that goes into speedball guns. But outside of that, then there happens to be the price of paint. All right? That's going to go anywhere from $20 to $25 a bag to $80 to $100 a case, depending on what park or what area you're in. All right. Then
a mask.
You got your registration fee. Now, this will be is if you did not have a mask or a weapon, you will usually pay a registration fee that will give you that anyway. That's about $25.
No, it's 25 with a coupon, 40 without.
40 without it. So, but if you have your own weaponry, then what? What is the number?
I think it's like 10 or 15 if you got your own shit.
So what's the registration?
It's 40 to play, but if you got that pass.
But if I'm saying if I come and I have my own mask and my own gun,
right? You just need to buy. You need to pay a.
So it could be anywhere between $25 and $40.
Right.
Just keep it like that.
Yeah.
All right. So then there's that. So that depends on whether you have your own weaponry and your own mask or not. All right. So say you do all that. Then, well, first thing and foremost, you really can play any paintball and anything you want.
You see, you can do what?
You can play paintball and anything you want. And Barney said all sports are expensive. That's not true, Barney.
No, it's not.
Basketball only costs you about $5.
Yeah, we've come to find out. This is where this whole thing comes from.
$5 to $30 if you want to go out and buy your own basketball. But for the most part, it's free. All right? You can play basically anywhere. You can dribble that ball all day. You go to any park, they'll always have a basketball court. Tennis can cost you anywhere between...
Once you buy the racket...
Yeah, the racket. That's what I'm looking at. If you get a decent racket, you can get one for cheap for like $30, $25 for real. If you want to get a decent racket, you're gonna pay about $100, maybe $120, and some tennis balls, tennis balls, depending on what
them motherfuckers.
I mean, there's 3 in a can. You can play anywhere from $5 to $12. Yeah, I always come little tennis balls.
Yeah, it needs to be more than 3 though, wasn't it?
It depends on the size.
Yeah.
You can use like 3 to 5 or something like that. But either way, so yeah, tennis you can play underneath $100, and just you can play.
Barney said, "I'm talking about league fee, uniforms, traveler, etc."
Now, see, we didn't even get into that.
Yeah,
we're talking about just playing paintball.
Yeah, we didn't even talking about
like open play.
Yeah,
I wasn't even talking about leagues.
Like no softball league.
Nah, I was talking about none of that.
Shit.
No, we haven't gotten to that. We talking about basic
playing bottom.
Yeah, like the regular player. They're growing the sport level. See, y'all be talking that grow the sport shit, but y'all really don't even think about that shit. You always be on this league shit. Like, I was league and I rate number 25 and this my grade is such. I'm D1, I'm D3. Nah, nigga, we talking paintball. Starting out. You feel me? The average kid's gonna come to the park with their parents, and they're gonna have to, at the bare minimum, they're gonna pay $40 just to play, and then 25
for a bag of paint.
A bag. If they're smart, they'll go with the whole, I'm going to get this case, but 9 times out of 10, they're going to get 1 or 2 bags. So we're going to say $50. So just to play that one kid,
$100. Because you're going to get something to eat with the other 10.
No, let's make the parents stingy.
Make them stingy?
Let's make them stingy.
They don't even feed the little motherfucker.
The nigga's there because he
gonna get some pizza because we got pizza.
He got $40 from his aunt.
That's how the 2 little dudes ate this Sunday.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Because I watch these parents just drop their kid off and
drop their kid off and bam!
Bounce.
They don't know it's from a can of motherfucking paint.
Hey, Mom, come back. Mom! I'll be back.
It just so happened our open play is so cool that they're going to eat, they're going to drink, they're going to be taken care of. The parents don't know that.
But that's not a given, though.
Yeah, that's not a given. That's why I said just so happens.
Some niggas got to starve out. I watch a lot of kids starve out. You know what I'm saying? So they raised came and got them. So
and it depends on how crowded we are.
$40, 25 to 40 just to get a mask and paintball marker, all right, and to play. So we'll say 1 to 2 bags of paint.
2 bags of paint.
2 bags of paint.
We'll even throw that extra $10 on air, even though we don't charge it. Majority of fields do.
So at the bottom, you're looking at $75 just for your kids to out there hopefully have a decent that time, depending if he's gonna run through this motherfucking paint.
Right.
Just every time you come to the park, and that's the bottom. I gave you the $25 card bit.
Yeah, yeah.
2 bags of paint, $50. $75. I'm not even letting you get nothing to drink.
No, you bring the card, you buy that $25. It's only $50 because you're gonna get the gun and the mask for free because you got the fucking coupon.
So let's go through this again. The coupon gives you
You have to buy a bag of paint,
a bag of paint,
and then you get the mask and the gun and all day air for free.
all right. So you're gonna get 2 bags.
That's $50.
So that's $50.
We even
the
broke it
bottom.
down. The bottom is $50.
The bottom is $50. $50 at the bottom. All right.
Every time you play.
Right. Now, basketball, free.
Yeah. They got a hoop court, pull over.
Yeah, pull up.
Yeah.
You can maybe jump in the next game. Tennis.
Tennis.
You're going to have to go out and get your own racket.
Yeah, yeah.
But once you do that, and you're going to have to get your own balls, 9 times out of 10, you're going to go to like
You got to get somebody else who really
Walmart.
wants to play too.
You're going to go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? If you're bored enough, you can go find an empty tennis court. And that's after you buy 2 rackets and a can of balls, you're good. Basically for the rest of your life to play tennis because I don't think you're going to go. We're not even talking competition.
Nah, you could be hitting the wall all day. Boop.
Don't come over to my crib. I got a racket for you. You know what I'm saying? So you might go play for free. I got the shit right at the crib.
Right.
All right. Baseball.
That's usually some league shit.
You really have to join the league for.
You really got to join the league. That's when Barney comes in. The league,
Right.
league fees, that can become expensive.
Right. Football.
But same thing.
Football.
Flag. I'm not even talking about semi-pro. I played semi-pro, but we can go with flag. We'll just go with flag football.
I was gonna say for the most part, football, and we're talking grown the sport and kids and all that other shit. Man, you're paying for some pigskin or maybe a Nerf football, and you can get a pickup game outside.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't need a league to play football.
Right.
Tennis, you can really, you got to know a nigga to play tennis, or you're going to be playing for a school or something like that.
Yeah.
Baseball, you ain't snatching up everybody to go play baseball.
No.
Kids don't play outside anymore. So that's going to be either part of a school or some shit like that. Some type of, some softball league or a baseball league. Or yada. But, all right, so we're at $50 bottom minimum for any child to come play paintball at a park on an average.
On the average.
All right, so
Are y'all with us? Y'all agree with those prices?
yeah, we all on the same page.
Yeah, I know. Motherfuckers, all paintball parks, majority of paintball parks accept that coupon. You know what I mean? We got our own coupon, but we also accept the other coupon as well.
But everybody on the same page. So we at the bottom 50.
Right, we at the bottom 50. Desi Johnson's in here. He's perfect. The least somebody's going to pay to play at your park, Desi, is $50. I'm asking the question.
For real, the least is 25.
Yeah, the least is 25. You don't even buy extra bag.
Right.
The least is 25.
All right. So is that good or is that bad? That's
Blake talking about he missed when you was allowed to bring your own paint.
All right, well, those days are over.
Those days are over. You're part of the establishment now. You shouldn't even be typing shit like that.
Mm-hmm. So either way, all right. So the original question is it too expensive?
Right.
And is the expense worth it?
Is it being expensive? Is that a good thing?
Well, like I said, we had this conversation over the weekend, and it wasn't in comparison to.
Yeah, because Moose didn't even talk about open. He just talked about open play.
Basketball, right?
Yeah, he didn't even talk about going to a scenario because he ain't never been to one before. You feel me?
You get to that level, you already hooked.
You already hooked. It don't matter how much it costs. You there.
But you know, I will say this: the guns are kind of expensive, but that's once you get experience and have an understanding where you want to be in the world of paintball. The $50 to play, $25 to $50 to play every time is good enough to get your feet wet. You know what I'm saying? Experience something that you might not have ever experienced before. But it also encourages you to set goals so you can go do what you have to do. This is what I mean. When you have a sport that there's really no setup that anybody can play.
Yeah.
There's no standard.
No structure.
Yeah, no structure.
Right.
I get a lot of riffraff.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying there's no riffraff in paintball. There's always going to be riffraff.
Always riffraff in paintball.
But it limits the
non-desirable element.
I was going to say the repetition of the riffraff.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, you might get it once a year, maybe twice a year because of some type of holiday or event or, you know, temperatures, anything can set it off or anybody comes out, you know what I'm saying? And they come up a little bit. So they want to go to the paintball park. But, Scarface.
Stacy face.
That was Stacey. But you won't see them every week.
Mm-hmm. See, where it came down to, my brother who just transitioned over to paintball.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
Transitioned over to paintball from basketball. And we was out there talking about, yeah, man, paintball be too expensive. He was like, no, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, because what it is, it keeps broke motherfuckers out. Basically, when you boil it down to it.
I don't want to say broke motherfuckers.
I can say broke motherfuckers.
But you know what?
They love the bros keep it real.
I look, my definition of broke might be a little different than other people. Broke does not mean poor.
Yeah, I didn't say that. I didn't say poor.
I'm saying that. I keep the poor motherfuckers out.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Poor motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, they fuck up a lot here. Broke niggas be happy just to be there because usually they just to the level where they paid all their fit bills. They broke. They got $25 to paintball. They gonna stretch this out for the rest of the day. That's cool. I'm with that.
Be safe.
Poor motherfuckers. No, they ain't supposed to be there anyway. And they got there somehow just on some humbug.
Poor motherfuckers always angry.
Yeah, they're always mad. Mad about some shit. What you mad about? Nigga, like, come on.
Right.
Yeah, it was like, hey, honey, what?
Honey Bear. Honey Bear's in the house. What's good, Honey Bear?
Oh, okay. Well, Desi said his elite package, rental plus 400 rounds,
No.
$5. That's not bad.
Yeah, but the basic package is 200 rounds EMAC for $45.
For extra $10, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. All right, so $55 for Desi. That's the bottom number is 45. Ours is 25, but there's no upgrade with that.
No, you get a NV and 500 paintballs.
If you want the upgrade, that's going to be like 35.
Yeah.
And you get a...
And we ain't even really...
Yeah. But yeah, it keeps riffraff out, yeah. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep
I
the
ain't gonna lie.
riffraff out.
And I'm not even saying any color or any of that bullshit.
We had to stop and look at it like...
Poor motherfuckers. Hey, I was like, yo, you're right.
Right. My brother was like, man, you don't deal with nobody stealing at the back. Obviously, they steal at the basketball court.
That's another thing. Yeah, obviously.
And they fight all the time at the basketball court. And motherfuckers is quick to go get this strap at the basketball court.
And I guess, you know what I'm saying, because don't get me wrong, the basketball court really doesn't have rules. You know what I'm saying? Like our park, and I'm sure most of your parks also have rules, like keep your mask down and shit like that. So, but I'm just saying,
don't
like,
shoot in the staging area. And shit.
Even when you get the ones who are sort of like, you know what I'm saying, what did you call them? Undesirables.
Undesirables. It's those damn undesirables.
Well, they don't desire to lose their money. So, like, when you want to kick them out quick because they paid $50 or whatever.
Plus, motherfuckers ain't going to bring a motherfucker. I'm not losing my $50
so
for this nigga on that.
That money factor makes them straighten up a little faster than it would be at a place like the basketball court where there really is no rules. You didn't pay any money. You can come and go as you please. You know what I'm saying? You just walk up on that motherfucker. No registration. I don't know who you are. No
Street
ID.
ball
No
and basketball
nothing.
are two totally different entities.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not.
No. No.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not. Who's that? Devin Schwartz?
That's Scarface.
Oh, Scarface. Come on.
Stop.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop that. We're telling you, there's no difference.
But the fee to play it.
Whether you
That's
on
the difference.
Yeah, listen. Street ball, the only difference between street ball and basketball is indoor outdoor.
Oh, I just like saying
Entities.
Keep dropping them, Scarface. Keep dropping them and shit.
Yeah, it's the same shit, but one's indoor, one's outdoor. When you go to the gym, still dickheads there.
Yeah, you can go to YouTube and see motherfuckers rumbling.
Yeah, motherfuckers be rumbling all
You
the
see
time.
it in paintball, but it ain't really like when's the last time there's even been a fight at our field? There's never ever been a.
There's been a fight.
When?
Oh, that one we were there, of course.
Yeah. No,
That shit would never happen when we were there.
Yeah,
But I heard about it when we wasn't.
We wasn't there.
To the point where he had to get some security
armed
guard.
security guard at our field.
Gun out, real guns too.
Yeah, and a taser.
Yeah, it's
And he was kind of big. All you gotta do is say Hulk smash.
Yeah, he beat you up.
But
I don't know why. These are my
let me
daughter's
try
shits.
those.
Nah, these are my daughter's shits.
He
I
said-
can't. I'm wrong.
Nashville chicken hot.
Amaya! Uncle Brick's not eating your chips.
She'd be like, that's okay.
Ooh, this look a lot.
Why'd you pour all these in my hand, Energy?
All right. So either way, there's that. So yeah, sometimes when you look at it from a different perspective,
Basketball courts always bring up the ego and take themselves serious. My brother said that too. He's like, motherfucker.
but don't get it twisted. So there's paintball.
Yeah.
It's that money factor that makes it that much different, dog. I'm telling you, from a fight to
It's hard to get banned from a basketball
yelling at
court.
each other. How you ban somebody? You can't get ban somebody from a basketball court. It's public property.
Right. To get banned from a basketball court, you gotta become the ops.
The basketball court is like if there is an offensive situation that jumps off, the person that needs to referee it is usually going to be you or the other players that are around. Mm-hmm. If the other players refuse to participate in refereeing, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by refereeing, be like, come on, man, stop that, such and such, which happens most of the time. But it depends on the, you know what I'm saying, the combatant. Some might seem a little bit more wilder than you want to help with. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So things can get out of hand. In paintball, the refereer is always the referee.
We talking about open play.
Open play. Yeah. They really don't fight that much in parties. They all came to the same party.
Yeah. With speedball,
course,
they
yeah.
fight each other.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's right. But open play, yeah. For the most part, when there's a disgruntled player, the first thing he's gonna cry out is, "Hey ref!
Right.
Hey ref! This guy such." And the conversation between him and the ref is usually enough time to have him cool down. Hey man, I'm not running out there to tell that nigga he shot. Right. And then now, you know what I'm saying, we ended all that.
Right.
You know, the middleman. But if this was basketball, it'll just be directly back and forth.
Yeah, and then egos would take over.
Right.
Because we don't have egos. You feel me?
We do have egos.
But not when it concerns to that.
We do. We do. And it starts off like this. Get the fuck out! You're out! Oh, come on.
No, I'm talking about us.
Us. The refs.
As the refs, we don't have egos.
No,
you know, we're not out there trying to prove anything.
No,
motherfuckers be out there trying to prove shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But we're not out there trying to prove this shit. So we can de-escalate the situation. Your refs at a field got to be able to say the word. De-escalate the situation. The situation as fast as possible.
I just think that, you know, the fact that the player has access to some type of medium, some type of justification. I feel wrong, then
somebody you complain to.
On the basketball court, there is none of that shit. The person you're going to be yelling at. So even like, get the fuck out. You know, back and forth and this, that, the other, such and such. One of them's going to get tired or mad enough. And the first thing he's going to say is, ref,
Right.
Instead of walking out. Don't get me wrong, we have seen people walk across the field and do all types of stupid shit. It happens every once in the blue. Not as often as it would
on a hoop court.
We'll just say hoop court because there is no stipulations or restrictions of whoever's playing. The people who actually on the field decides who's going to play or who's not going to play, and that in itself could be very frustrating if you think about it.
Goon said people usually cool off as soon as they come out of the nets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like there's a little compartment. Whatever jumps off is in this little area or on this battlefield. And when you get to the staging area, the environment's different. Basketball, you're still around the same motherfuckers you was yelling at.
The nigga might keep talking. You can't guard me, nigga. What? You can't stop. You don't be hearing that shit all day long.
Or, something, extraordinary could have happened on the court. Like my man's put his balls all in your face when he slammed on you. Then you standing around, everybody's reminding you of that.
Yeah.
But
we had a friend who actually experienced that.
Yeah, we did. But the energy on the court is usually a negative thing, and then in the word of paintball, it usually turns into a positive, laughing type of thing.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of reasons why, but as far as the price range, I guess in any sport, you'll feel a lot more safe if you pay a couple dollars.
Like you say, you charge for shit because motherfuckers take advantage of free shit.
Yeah, my seafood taught me that before.
And I saw that when I was delivering the boxes of food during COVID. We were delivering so much food it got to a point motherfuckers was just wasting it. Yeah. I'll take that, and this next thing you come back and it's all right but they had to pay for that shit.
So basically, what he's saying is you have to put a monetary value to something if you want people to actually value it. So, like for instance, if you had a dojo and you was teaching motherfuckers martial arts, and you had a really good understanding on how the skill was, and you and you had some students, they were dope too. You know what I'm saying? Like you could really see the potential in these people. And normally, what people would want to do is be like, "Hey, Nick, I'll teach you this ninjutsu for free because I really believe that you have the potential to be something dope in it." That person that you said I'll teach it to you for free, they'll never show up to class.
And you thinking I teach you for free is going to be the reason they do show up.
No, it'll be
because
the reason
they don't
why
have to pay.
It'll be the reason why they don't show. Simply because they don't put any type of value to it. So they might show up the first time, second time, but after that, they're not going to show up because you didn't put a monetary value to it, and therefore, in their mind, it's not going to take priority. Now, if you was like, yeah, I'll teach you ninjutsu, but it's going to cost you $100 a month. When they pay you that $100 a month, the first time they show up, they're going to be like, ooh, yeah, I love this. Second time, it's going to be like, oh, man, it's fucking dope. Third, fourth, fifth time, it's going to be like, I spent $100. I need to at least go.
Yeah, I need
I'm
to go
not
to
going
this
to waste
shit.
my money. You
Waste
feel
my
me?
money.
They have to put a monetary value to whatever they want to do if they're going to do it. That's just the bottom line to it. Like if you want to go to a gym and really bulk up, you want to go to somewhere like LA Fitness or Hercules gyms or some shit. If you just want to go to the gym,
what's good, Eric?
And then quit and be like, yo, I got a gym membership, then you want to go to somewhere like Planet Fitness. Why? What's the difference? Well, Hercules Gym is going to charge you $50 a month to be there.
Right.
If not $60 a month to be there. Use their equipment and all this other shit. Planet Fitness is going to charge you $10 because Hercules Gym knows, listen, we're going to give you $60 a month to come here. You're going to bulk up because you're not going to want to waste your money. And the second that you decide not to go to that gym, you're going to cancel the membership because $60, $70 is a lot of money. But Planet Fitness is like, yeah. What's $10?
Right. Give me that 10. You damn, I got a membership?
Yeah.
I forgot I had a membership.
I can go ahead and
they didn't forget you had a membership.
every month they're giving them $10. That shit adds up. And then like you on some old, hey, you know what? I do have a Planet Fitness membership. Just the thought that you have, because you pay $10 and you might go that one extra day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, then you not go anymore. That's enough for them. That's why it's $10.
Mm-hmm.
When you use a tanning bed, all right, put another $10 on that. Because I know you're going to use that at least
Now, if I got 500 motherfuckers.
4 months out of the year.
500 motherfuckers who think like that.
Right. They do. They do. So that's the thing. So you have to put a monetary value to something. You know, you want to come out with some tennis shoes, Don't say that they're gonna be 9.
Yeah, don't make him no Stephon Marbury's.
Yeah,
shit.
your boy
no Shaqs.
Shaq found out quick about that.
Even though they made the same place Jordan's is made.
Yeah, that was the same lesson. Shaq came out, Shaquille O'Neal, top basketball dude.
What if we offered a cash prize to winning generals for scenario games? I agree with that. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Really?
But
Look,
that would get motherfuckers.
No. I'm gonna tell you why that won't work.
Why won't that work? Energy.
First of all, y'all generals suck. Y'all really ain't no real generals.
They're gonna have to split it up amongst their team.
Nah, they ain't gonna do none of that shit either. They're not, for real. No, in all seriousness, the reason why it's not gonna work if you give cash prices to general, people are gonna be on some old.
He didn't win the game.
Exactly. Exactly, dog. Real shit. And then it's gonna be to the point where only certain people get the generals. They get all the money.
Now Wolf want to come out of retirement. Yeah. All the motherfucking Sutton and shit.
Yeah.
Cash prize make people play dirty and desperate.
Yeah, it does. That's foolishness. I think the best system that they have is at CPX.
What
they treat their generals good.
No, OXCC.
OXCC.
Super Game.
Yeah, Super Game.
Super Game treat their general girl good.
Yeah, I think they have like the best general initiatives. Like I wanted the general. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Nigga, put me on. What
and
the
I
fuck?
kind of find out this was the low section.
Yeah.
If you become an Oregon general, where there's $100,000 worth of prizes, your gear bag is even.
Yeah. So the Super Game generals.
That's a way to get generals.
Yeah, that's a great system.
Way.
I don't even think anybody knows about it, but you come up as a general. It's almost like going into Congress, and you next you know you're a millionaire. Yeah. Like,
my last game, I said, "Hey, look, baby, you got a Tipex."
They treat their generals.
They treat you nice.
So I think that is a circumstance that should be played out. But
shit, I mean, these motherfuckers are playing for jerseys. You feel me? Like the general get his own jersey type shit.
I mean, I think what OXCC does is fantastic. I mean,
and they give you a jersey.
Whatever. I think what they do is great. I got jealous every time. Look what I got, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call this one the windbreaker, and this is stuff like what? Where you get out of be a general? You don't want to be a general. So
I be telling them.
They do. I be telling them. All types of toys. Look at this. I'm like, what about me? You were general. Hey, general, look at this. That's me. And I'm like. Yeah, that is you, man. What the fuck? He's like, yeah, you want to be general. Like, all right. Oh, we froze.
Yep. Nova paintball at the last. Our picture ain't changed since we've been on.
Okay, word. Yeah.
Nova paintball at the last game gave an N2 and an M4 to the generals.
Yeah. So like, I mean, we do give prizes. You know what I'm saying? There are going to be certain positions that's going to be embellished with gifts depending on whatever they do. I just think people need to know about it more. Nobody knows about this shit. Like, try to talk to y'all for real. Because y'all's not, like, receiving what I'm trying to explain to you. If you guys would put this shit on... I wish there were people that had the cinematic imagination as when we first came out into paintball. Not us particularly doing it. I'm talking about like when we first came into paintball, there was the HK shit. There was the social paintball shit. You know what I'm saying? There was the hidden hedgehog shit. I'm talking about the video schematics. That type of cinematic theater that they were presented to the new player, which was us at the time, really inspired us. And now if they had put something you know how
read what Wolf just said.
What's this nigga say?
That would be a bad thing.
This is Wolf Critchlow. He's saying this. So if there's anything stupid, it's him. It says, so if there was a Wolf sponsored $1,000 purse for the winning general, that would be a bad thing. No, it wouldn't be a bad thing, Wolf. The problem would be is how you would
determine who gets that money.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially if it's a tent general.
and then
If this motherfucker's in the tent all day, and y'all out there rumbling and shit, and he wins $1,000, and we did all the rumbling.
Then they on some more, man, they had the Blues Crew the entire time. Or they had the middle team. They had, you feel me?
Just take care of both of the generals from the start.
Yeah. Like, that should be just a standard thing.
And that would get motherfuckers want that spot.
I think also, like, for the most part, I believe that the generals do get cool shit like they do at OXCC. I don't know how the other fields are. And I'm not a general because I don't want to put up the bullshit. Maybe one day I will. But for real, like, I might general against Wolf and shit. But either way, my point being, that's all cool. All right? I think there should be a little bit more media display about the generals. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like how it affects the world of paintball. So, like, you know how everybody in speedball, you can name all these run secrets, you know what I'm saying? There should be like a movie, an ongoing World War II like movie
real.
Yeah, you know, like Living Legends.
Those guys back here in World War II.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Bricktop the Immortals takes on Joey such and such at OXCC, blah, blah, blah. Then Victor Sunny, the little game display, blah, blah, blah. Then, you know what I'm saying, people will be like, oh, okay, that's what the general does. There needs to be something pushed out there. Because for real, the only people that they really know of is like me, the Death Card, the character, the Wolf 2. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Teddy Bear. But, like, if you really wanted to splash it with positions outside of the incredible superheroes that we are, you know what I'm saying, there has to be some type of display of media of a specific position so everybody can have an understanding on how that works. You feel me? So, like, that would be cool. Like,
if they did a reel that announced all the super game generals for that year.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. But all the games.
All
the big games.
Yeah,
you know
all the living legends have their reel.
Then you add the little point system that we did, had a conversation about last time. So if you won that one, you got you should. You got such a point.
To even could be considered for General of the Year, you should have to play at least 4 out of the 5 big games. Right. To even be considered the General of the Year. Right. And I don't mean it like there's 4 OXCCs. I mean, there's 4 super game. So you can pick a super game. You can pick a CPX game because there's 4 of them motherfuckers and shit.
So there would have to be like you would have to play a certain amount of major campaign, also mixed in with like your little local campaign.
Yeah.
You know the little local campaigns might give you a half a point, and that also puts that field on the map. So everybody knows, I didn't know there was another paintball.
And then you go on reels like such and such is and at the top of the game for generals.
You know what? Fuck it. If we could have some type of what's that shit that y'all be doing? Discord, and somebody just collected data and just ran that Discord, like, and made one video, you know what I'm saying? Like a video a week, blah, blah, blah. Your channel probably would blow up, for real, because motherfuckers will watch that shit just to find out who won. Because there's a game every week.
Look at the lifespan of sport of Wurzballer compared to the tennis player. I don't know, they might be talking about something.
It says, this is Nova Paintball. Look at the lifespans in the sports of a Wurzballer player compared to the tourney player. Less than a quarter compared. All right, so he's saying we have a longer lifespan?
I don't know.
Than the tourney paint because we play more? But I'm just saying, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it will be nice just to have. You guys have a lot of... See, there's a lot of media being displayed in the world of paintball. There just is no like focus.
Right.
There's no page that's just what needs to be said. Everything is just opinionated. Instead of like, all right, this guy's playing this game, this guy played this game, this is the number such and such. You have a quick, you know what I'm saying, and they're like, you know what I'm saying, Bricktop and the mortal went up again, Energy won quick pop. Bricktop won that game by 2 points, such and such. Next week, there's Living Legend Slime, such and such, blah, 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 Fainting Teddy Bear, and the Wolf.
There has to be a wood ball league.
Yeah, exactly.
A scenario league.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then like you would lead.
We're gonna talk to the emperor about that.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out as far as your teams. You also would start. We would have to actually have a specific line of accommodations for players, like most valuable player, most such and such a. We already have that, but they're always sort of like scattered. Niggas is like, what should we have? It's most valuable player, young gunner, such and such. We need a specific line where people will have to register for that. You feel me? So like. You know how Radar be like, I'm getting most valuable player. I'm getting the point such and such a. He would have to put his name down like, yo, this team is trying to go for this. So it's not the generals, the guess. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
You look at the motherfucking paperwork and be like, yo, who's looking for most valuable player? And he'd be like, all right, ragtag event. They was looking for most valuable best. Also with the Command Bros and such and such a. How many times these niggas come to you today? Did they do anything? Right. Now you ain't gotta surf through who's all playing and just randomly picking. If you want to go for that, you have to go for that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get to the game, like what you guys want to go for?
Right.
Let's go for most captured event, this such and such. But there has to be a set list.
And I would even put a cap on it. Because it's up to you to do it.
You can put your name on all that shit.
Yeah, you can put your name on all that shit.
Yeah, but
it don't mean you're going to do all that shit.
Right. Yeah. But if it gets to the point where it was like, yo, this motherfucker saved the day, blah, 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 who was it? Like, he registered for MVP. Which means I'm going to try to do, because I'm going to put this on Radar. Radar be determined to get some type of fucking prize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'd be determined to leave his mark on the battlefield. So this is just like Red. Like, listen, the shit he be saying, I'm gonna be getting this. I'm like, yeah, whatever, nigga. I give him the cons because that's my job. All right, just don't think just walk out there as well. You gotta put in work. And then he goes out there, and this motherfucker goes out there. You feel me? Well, that'll give him something to fight for. Yeah. If you're pulling up with your crew and you talking about, yo, what we doing today, man? We're gonna get MVP.
Yeah, niggas, we get MVP. No, we getting MVP.
Put your name on the dotted line,
name on the list.
Yeah, and then that brings your attention to the general. Mm-hmm. Also, if there's something that's gonna be jumping off and you need to be something needs to be done, the general can just go to the list and be on some more. Yo, do we have somebody who does such and such?
Yeah, where's such at?
These guys said they wanted to be on tank patrol. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They said they wanted to be doing this. These guys said such a call them up. Mm-hmm. See if they about it. If they ain't, call the next motherfucker. You feel how it works? You feel me? And then there'll be like a set understanding on what is and what isn't going to happen during the game. And then who is and isn't going to get a VIP in it. Everybody's not sitting in the crowd guessing.
Right.
Like
you going after the game like, so who'd you see doing something out there?
Yeah, nigga.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. Yep, that's what happens. They don't know. They have no idea.
Who'd you see going?
And then I'm gonna tell you,
who's the youngest person on your team?
Yeah, who's the youngest?
That's another one. Who's the youngest person on your team?
He's young gunner.
Yeah, he's young gunner.
And then if he's the general and he's coming to me to ask me who did I see, I'm either gonna pick somebody that I already know, friend zone. You know
not saying we do this because if
saying,
you fuck with us, you can't get it.
Yeah, that's how we do it. I'm just saying. I'm just on an average. We'll just say, just a
Joe
regular
Smo.
person. Yeah.
Joe Smo.
And he goes to the like, who did you see? He's gonna think of the people that he knows.
Yeah.
Ah, man, you know what? The Command Bros was doing a lot of shit. Now, there might have been a bunch of other motherfuckers doing way more shit, but I know the bros. You know what I'm saying? I know the bros. All right, word. Then he's gonna get confirmation. Yo, what do you think? Yeah, man, the bros is cool. All right, cool, man.
When you get into these big games of 400 and 500 motherfuckers on each team, it's kind of hard to see everybody doing something.
Yeah, you're really thinking about the game for real.
Yeah, real shit.
You really don't.
I know by the time we get Sunday, we still playing. Maybe 2 hours before the game's over, I start talking to my command staff like, all right, who you see do what?
And nobody knows anything. I'm telling you what I know. I be there. They don't know. They be guessing. Nigga. I'm telling you. I'd be like, oh my God, are you serious? Or who's that? Who? That one kid? No, not that guy. The other guy. Nobody knows who the fuck they're talking about. And then it just comes to a concession. You know him? I know him. All right, yo, write his name down for. That's how I be working.
Yeah,
That's
once
how I be
they give
working.
it awards away, it's difficult.
Yeah, it ain't, but
Yeah.
if there was a set schematic and then you had to, you know what I'm saying, register or sign up for, you know what I'm saying, it shouldn't be, at the beginning of the game, everybody should know what the award should be running for.
Yeah, we all, by now, every game across paintball has the same awards.
Yeah.
Most valuable team, most valuable player, MoFo award, young gunner, sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Those are the top 5.
Right. Right.
Now, sportsmanship can be the one where nobody has to sign up for, because sportsmanship is just some shit that a nigga will do that you didn't even expect. You really can't go in and be like, I'm going to sign up for sportsmanship. That's just something, to me, that's something just happens naturally.
Listen, whatever, it's all guesswork after this point.
Yeah.
Right now, the sportsmanship guess is the same as the guess for MVP. That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter. You can say it doesn't.
Yeah,
need
they
to
all
be there.
very close.
They're
MVP and
all
sportsmanship.
guesses,
Usually
nigga.
niggas who, they want to get a nigga the MVP, but they give him the sportsmanship.
Exactly what I'm saying. It's all guessing. It's all guesswork. I sat there and watched it. I remember the first time I watched, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we used to be like, that's when we made the rule, like, yo, we cannot give nobody an award who's with us.
I watched it. That's
Cannot
how it
do
came
it.
about. That's how bad it was. Nigga wasn't even on the
We be
field.
telling little kids, like, you know, if you run with us, you
Yeah,
can't
you
get
ain't
no award.
Yeah. Watch the dude get a most valuable player. This nigga was not even on the field. I was like, he was smoking with me. How's that? Oh, I see how it worked. Oh, it's a buddy system. We ain't doing that. That's weak. I'm just saying. So, yeah.
He said, note, sadly, there are a lot of fields that only do MVP and MVP. They don't even know what a mofo is.
Well, you know what I'm saying? It all has to.
Those are called
It has to be set up. It has to be set up. I mean, like everybody's
villages.
not. Everybody's not going to be on point. From
like the kingdom.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
Those are
start-
small
yeah,
villages.
It got to start from the small villages. It got to start from
The farm.
It start from the big games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then later on,
You got to
small
reverse
villages.
engineer this
Because
shit.
what's going to happen is, you know what I'm saying?
Wolf
like,
said very weak. That's very weak.
Those younger players is going to go to a big game, and then they're going to see like all the MVP, most valuable player, such. And then when they get back to a micrograde, they're going to be like, something's missing. And then they're going to have the rules, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to have the scenario rules for micro scenarios, such and such, just to keep everybody on
And
board.
then Tom Cole will have something to go to when he pulls up the next fucking paintball awards, and you don't be all butthurt because the general's not the guy you thought it should be.
Right. Because you never heard of them before.
You never heard of him. We heard of him.
Yeah, we heard of him. You never heard of him. But yeah. So it's
And
a
Joey
process.
gets an award.
It's a process.
You know what I mean?
It's a process. Oh yeah, this is another thing. Okay, listen.
Motherfucker Wolf, I seen somebody give their spouse.
Now check it out.
Most valuable player.
Oh, nigga, I'm not even gonna.
That's why I said
spot.
spot.
I'm not even gonna mention do the die. It was the wackest shit ever. I was like, what? Yeah, never. I'm not gonna say who it was. I'm not gonna say who it was. But listen, yeah, that was retarded. That hurt my stomach. I'll never forget that. I forgot it too. He brought it back. Now I gotta try to brush it out my mind for another 10 years. Like the fuck was this, yo? But look, what was I gonna say? Oh man,
Broke him down right there. To its very last compound.
see how that sounds? A little irrational. A lot of
MCs
MCs like to use the word dramatical. Fresh for 2024. You sucker.
Wolf's a sucker.
And I was
Wolf
gonna
was
say
jamming
that.
to that too. And shit.
What was I gonna say before you said that? That was fucked up. What were we talking about?
What you talking about? You giving, like, when Wolf gives his friends gifts.
What? No, we were talking about. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Okay, because you said Tom Cole, then we can.
Yeah, then he'll have a so-called database
All right, so listen.
to go to.
Now listen. This is just for the woods ball players, scenario players, and all that other shit. All right, this is what's gonna happen. Because I told you I'm from the future, and in the future I had to smack a couple of y'all Because y'all wasn't paying attention right now.
Right.
All right? So I'm trying to do this again.
Right.
Because I'm tired of smacking you. You know what I'm saying? The one dude was in public. It was embarrassing.
He
and it
shitted
hurt
on
my
himself
knuckles
and
and shit.
everything.
I don't want any of this shit happen anymore. All right? So this is basically what's going to happen. All right. So as we move forward as a paintball community, whether it be in speedball or woods ball, all right, you will get a new line of, we're just going to call them heroes, or people who will be recognized for their iconic event per year. All right. Now, understanding this, there's going to be a lot of y'all motherfuckers that was left out.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah. It's like the Oscars.
Exactly.
It's like the movies.
Yeah.
You got to pick the big movie to be that Oscar guy. You know what I mean?
Now, the Oscars has taken a long time to get to the level of where they can have Oscars. All right? So, like, the nigga who was doing silent films and shit.
Yeah. Charlie Chaplin.
You ain't in the Oscars.
Yeah, you can't get that general, because we're not talking about top. They doing general of the year.
Yeah.
Not of the sport.
So, like, the Wright brothers ain't going to get an award for building
2024 Aviation Award.
They're not going to get.
They're not
it.
going to
That was good.
Postmortem.
We know we wouldn't have that award without the Wright brothers.
Right.
But they're not going to be heard.
All these awards got to start fresh.
Yeah, it's going to start fresh.
Everybody needs a clean slate.
Right.
No motherfuckers higher than no other motherfucker.
Exactly.
Everybody's on the same level.
That's where we're at.
That's where we at. If we want to do this award shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you can't be like, well, back in 29,
yeah, see, the 2024 Death Card ain't going to get a reward for 2015 Death Card shit. And I got video of that. They're not going to give me a reward.
I got trophies.
Right. So you have.
It was a year where I had to be the most talked about general.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Most talked about.
that had to be most controversial general and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Most controversial
paintball team. Most controversial podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept y'all on the edge of your seats during COVID.
Yeah. We was the NWA of paintball back in the day. Now we're like Daddy Daycare. And are we there yet? They're not gonna give us the gangster reward.
Right. We can't get that no more.
Yeah. Before they was like, Command Brothers motherfuckers will fuck you up. The Command Brothers, no, they're cool, man.
Yeah, they're cool. I leave my kids with them all the time.
They're not gonna get the danger reward anymore. We're not gonna get.
Yep, the old stuff won't matter. Maybe for an icon or what. And
but you gotta wait 10 years for the awards to be in the awards to get the icon award.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just can't come in and be like, the next summit with the next award show, the most outstanding ever, most valuable player.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Because nobody knows you.
Because nobody gives a fuck, for real. I keep telling y'all, nobody give a fuck about paintball. We trying to get niggas to give a fuck about paintball. If they didn't give a fuck about paintball 30 years ago, guess what? They don't give a fuck about you. They don't want to hear about you. They want to hear some exciting shit now. And we got to the level where there's exciting shit jumping off.
Yeah.
You wasn't a part of that. We know it was exciting back in the day. Listen, man.
I'm not talking to nobody personally.
Nah, I'm just talking. Listen, man.
And this is Terrence Howard voice. Go Terrence Howard on.
Listen, man. When I grew up, Godzilla was one of the dopest monster
best looking special effects
since ever anything, nigga. You could the radioactive fire and shit. That shit was ingenious. When Godzilla versus Megalon. When he met your Jaguar, looked like Ultraman. That shit was fucking fire, dog. I mean, I tried to show this to my son. He clowned me.
Nigga, I was going through Netflix and saw the Godzilla box and looked at the nigga's costume and was like, I actually used to watch that.
At the time,
it was rough, but
hotness.
now,
so that's where you at. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Godzilla.
There's a new Godzilla in King Kong.
Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
You feel me? Godzilla, my Godzilla. Power Rangers. You feel me? Like, it didn't have the pizzazz for my kids. So, don't get me wrong, they remade Godzilla, but they had to remake Godzilla, meaning Godzilla had to become current again.
Right.
He can't ride off the 1968 movies.
Right.
He can't ride off the 1974 Godzilla.
This goes for every fucking category.
Right. You can't ride off that shit. Like, we couldn't stop making podcasts in 2019. We'll say we didn't, and we stopped, and then be like, oh, why didn't they put us on their podcast influence? Like, y'all
Even though we are one of the oldest podcasts.
Yeah, but still. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you have to be current.
Shit gotta be current.
Okay?
And then you gotta put in about, like you said, 10 years to get the Icon Awards.
The Icon Awards is something different. What I'm saying is, you gotta be current. If you mad about anything out here, because, you know, we done watched a whole bunch of awards get given away really fast for the Woods Ball. And that's just the beginning. My point being is, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be another one. You have to start doing things now. Yeah. Part of the paintball world.
All you retired generals.
Yeah, that's
if you want to be classified as, now, we can say, you might not agree that your boy got the general award, but he's current.
Right.
And he's generaling Iraq games.
You could have said that you won 1 million games back in 1972. Doesn't matter.
Same thing with Swamp Monkeys. You can say we had the best paintball team ever.
Hey, look,
but
man,
y'all don't play anymore. The Swamp Monkeys are at the big game.
Yeah. Look, my dad did 3 tours in motherfucking Vietnam. He was the badass back in 1960, whatever the fuck. And he be saying all this crazy shit like, yeah, I wish he would. And you know what I'm saying? This is my dad. For real shit. He be talking shit like he's about to fuck somebody. I'm like, Dad, you're 83. I don't tell this nigga like, nigga, you're not doing anything.
Mom was like that the other day. Somebody's dog came out. Mom like, you better get that motherfucking dog before I shoot. Yeah, you're not shooting nobody's dog. Why? Shit, why did you even say that? Nigga, go in the house.
You don't even look like a threat.
You don't even look like a threat.
My dad like, yeah, you come around here. What'd he say? I'll be over there, and like he said some shit.
Like he's gonna jump out before you get there.
Like, nigga, it's gonna take you 3 days just to get to the airport. You can't call somebody up just to help you out the fucking chair to get your clothes folded.
What award did Wolfer win?
I don't know. The best great person, some shit. Some corny something.
Yeah, but all these awards need to start over.
They will. Listen, pilot, you on air. You know what I mean? It's cool. But my point being is, for the future endeavors, do not come out here crying about what you did back in 80, 90, 20, 2010. Don't.
2020, 2022.
Don't. That's done. You know what I'm saying? Keep on moving forward. You know what I'm saying? You have to be current.
It'll make it fresher too.
You gotta be current, man.
Yeah, you gotta be current.
Like that goes across the board, even for us. Like we gotta maintain our status, what we doing, talking to you guys, such and such, going to these games, such and such. You can't come talking about what you did back, you know, saying back in the day. This goes for everybody across the board. So like, listen, when we stepped in it, this was 10 years ago. There was a rack of E-celebs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Off the top, there was
Wolf.
The Wolf. He's still around. I'm going to say the ones that I don't see anymore. There was Beauty and the Beast.
Trails of Doom.
Spartan.
What
was the one nigga?
You man with the Iron Man armor. What's our niggas?
Aztec.
What
was the one dude?
Bane.
What was Spencer's name?
Dreadcam.
Dreadcam.
Mm-hmm. Who else was out there?
What was the one cat that got him.
Got him.
Yeah, got him.
Yeah, got him. Got him again. Yeah, got him.
I don't see these guys no more. All right? So if they was handing out like hero tags, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, best team support or morale uplifting or, you know, best hero, paintball hero
A-Train.
for blah, blah, blah. A-Train, remember A-Train? Mm-hmm. These niggas will not be on the list.
Yeah.
We know them as of some memory type shit, but...
Like I said, Wolf can't be on the list.
Why can't Wolf be on the list?
Unless he generals.
No, I'm just talking about, like, if they were like E-celebs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Most promoting E-celebs, such and such, a newcomer character, yes, that was shining. All the ones I just named, Callista, gone. Cherry Rose, gone. Who else?
Candy, gone.
She didn't even make
out the starting gate.
Yeah, she didn't make it out the starting gate. Yeah, gone. But my point being, like, if they be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This goes down to blah, blah, blah. You can't be the nigga standing up talking about, oh, nigga, I was out here since 20. No, shut up, nigga. Nobody knows who you are.
Right.
Nobody knows who you are. Get out of here. It fluctuates like that. It's like rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be current, nigga. You can't just drop a hit back in 19 talking about, oh, nigga, I was the best rapper back in, I'm Kool Mo D. Like, nigga, nobody knows Kool Mo D. My parents know Kool Mo D.
Real shit. Nobody knows motherfucking Kool Mo D.
Nobody knows Kool Mo D. You know me, how you like me now.
Nobody
knows you. I was the one who battled LL. We know LL.
Right.
Because he's current.
Right. You mean a nigga doing TV shows?
Yes, exactly. Current.
He's not even current as a rapper.
Nah, but he's current.
He's
you know
current.
LL. Then you can look him back and like, yeah, he used to be rap. This is LL back in such and such. You can't
LL
do that with
used to
Kool Mo
rap.
D.
Nah,
That's a brand new name to a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Kool Mo D, who's that?
Right.
You don't know who
Go
Kool Mo
see
D?
the doctor.
You don't know.
You never heard
The
of Go
big
See the Doctor?
glasses, yeah, you know what I'm saying, the flat. No.
With the polo
You don't know.
polo
You don't know.
boots?
You don't know. You don't know. Cool G Rap. You don't know him.
MC Shine.
Don't know him.
Cool Hurt.
You don't know him, nigga. You don't know. You don't. You know what I mean?
And see, hip hop went through the same thing.
What do you mean?
With all the old MCs upset
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you this.
because they wasn't getting the awards that the new MCs is getting. But
They was upset because they didn't get any awards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But because you guys, they didn't exist. They didn't exist, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They didn't exist. That's why
Right.
you didn't get it. I'm sorry,
Right.
African Bambaataa. I'm sorry, Cool Kurt. You know what I'm saying? And then they finally coming out 60 years later with the like, oh, okay, this is all Brooklyn hip hop. This is the originals and shit. Yeah, but that's gonna wait. Nobody knows who you are, dog. That's paintball too, man. It's gonna go fast.
don't go fast.
It's gonna go fast. It's gonna go fast.
Gotta go fast. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta keep relevant.
Keep that in the back of your head. Spread the word.
Send the word.
Send the word. Let them know. Hey, like when I say let them know, I mean when you find somebody who is starting to like paintball like you are and seems to be interested in some type of longevity career, whatever the fuck the shit is, this is the stuff you send. Be like, yeah, man, there's awards they give out.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
They got
have
best
a
general,
ceremony.
and that's the best general of the United States, nigga.
Yeah. They have a big thing at Las Vegas. They said, for real? Yeah, this isn't just recreational.
What
bro.
about the players that was active and got overlooked? Your name wasn't on the list. That's why there's going to be a list.
Yeah, that's my point.
Certain niggas go for best actor.
Exactly. See, I don't know why these niggas can't get it.
Certain niggas go for best supporting actor.
That's it.
Certain bitches go for best actress.
Best lead.
Best lead. Best film.
Yeah, best stunt.
screenplay.
Best stuntman, nigga. Like best lighting.
There's only a yeah.
You got to go for something. You just can't. Listen, if you want to be recognized, let me explain to you like this. All right, and this is across the board. If you can't define it, you can't give it any accolades. So it has to have some type of specific definition for it to have a right to be recognized. That's anything. So you can't jump into the game just maybe, hopefully, us. No, there has to be a set standard, a goal. You know what I'm saying, for you to shoot for. So like he said, some people's like, yo, this is gonna get me best actor. That's why I picked this script. You got to pick the script in the game that you're gonna play. What's going on, such and such. That means if you're just going to play the game, cool. Then it should just be you going to have a good time. But if you're going there to get a prize, you should be going there and be like, yo, man, let's get best, best team, or let's get best motivation, or like, and then your game is like, what do you mean? We're just gonna do backup fire, nigga. We're just gonna, wherever they need us, best supporting. That's where we're gonna go. And then like the general,
Best general, I don't leave home and don't command any national events. Then you don't get best general.
Yeah,
unless your state throws a paintball award.
Right, exactly. You know, it's going to be best general. Isn't just going to be the fact that you was on that team and you won. It's going to be an effort that you actually put in to become best general. You got to be at the best games.
Yeah.
You gotta be at the you know what I'm saying, playing against the other players. You gotta get those points.
Real shit, like football and big time wrestling sports and entertainment.
Yeah, like you have to do that shit.
Yeah.
If you want to be best character, you know what I'm saying, or best hero, paintball hero for Woodsball, such and such, you gotta make videos. You gotta do some shit with your blogs on.
If you want to be a nice best general, you gotta play more than one big game.
Yeah.
You gotta do Bones and Ash, a super game, maybe monster game. You know what I mean?
So look,
maybe 2 super games.
when it comes to the hero shit, like for the
3D's comedy game.
for the general
So
shit,
how
there
was
will
he
be
picked?
for the general shit, there will be you know what I'm saying, there will be a schematic, a referendum that you will have to try to do. So many games you have to play.
You be qualified for that shit.
Points that you have to accumulate, and that's what makes it fair. You know what I'm saying? You went to this game, just making it to the game is a point. If you win the game, you get another point. So if both generals are there, one's going to get 2 points, one's going to get 1 point. You feel me? If you make it to these certain games, such and such, you're going to accumulate a certain amount of points. And then when it comes down to best general, it's like they have the most points. Somewhat like our electoral
Votes.
Yeah, votes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have a point system. When it comes down to something like best character or if you want to do, you know, I keep trying to put yourself out there like that, you're going to have to make videos. All right, you're gonna have to showcase different. You're gonna have to travel to different games. You're gonna have to play for other people, and then there's gonna be a list of best characters that everybody knows, and then you vote for that. That's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, the community's gonna vote for you. It's gonna, who did they see the most? I've seen this guy, so he looked cool, such and such. He made me I wanted to go to this game, such and such. And so they're gonna put a check by Wolf. They're gonna put a check by Teddy Bear. They're gonna put a Magic Star by Energy One the Death card with a big ass circle talking about this is my motherfucking man. But you're going to do that. You feel me? But you have to put forth the effort. If you want to be the best team, what was it?
And most valuable team.
Most valuable team, you're going to have to go to multiple games with your team schematic and put in some work. Meaning you have to go.
Because we're talking about getting this ain't the most valuable team award at a game.
Nah.
This is the most valuable team.
Period.
In that year.
Yeah, in the paintball joint. Like,
and they got to play big games.
That's what I'm saying. They have to collect points.
Everybody got to collect points.
They got to be endorsed by a particular general because he played that game. They can't just be like, yeah, we played this game. No, the general has to be like, yo, they got most valuable such and such. They got these guys are decent, and then it'll all come in and everybody be happy at the end of the day. It says I'm calling bullshit respectfully. I mean,
we just here vibing.
Right.
This ain't nothing we putting in concrete right now.
I'm just saying
we just trying to.
This is what basically work well for turning out a fair award system
without y'all crying,
without y'all bitching,
because y'all didn't get picked for general.
So, like for instance,
general of the year,
3D.
That's what it boils down to. A lot of motherfuckers didn't get general of the year.
All right. So 3D.
The rest of them awards motherfuckers didn't give a fucking paper.
3D, you know very well that you played a lot of general games. You know what I'm saying? You played in a lot of different parks. You know what I mean? I can say that you probably, swept half the East Coast as far as park playing, you know what I'm saying? So you will have the most experiences being a general. But you need to throw all that shit out the window because it doesn't matter what you did. It's a matter about what you're about to do. Now, because this is a standard prerequisite for you, of course you're going to be a shoe into this because you do it anyway. But anybody else who's a newcomer, don't think that you're going to play one game and make the list. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
You got to be out there. You know what I'm saying? And also there has to be a group understanding of the parks that's going to or want to be on this list. Like, for instance, if you're...
Goon said, no one that makes those awards give a flying fuck about scenario. And that's not true, Goon, because they wouldn't have been there.
What do you mean?
The scenario awards. Most valuable general and all that shit.
Now, it depends on what you're saying. Like, no one that makes the awards, like, get there, or no one who makes the awards, like the people who actually made the awards don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's saying the people actually made. That's how I'm taking. The people who actually made the awards don't give a flying fuck about scenario.
Right. Yeah. You're right. Then the scenario wouldn't.
It wouldn't have been there
right.
at all.
They could have easily said.
They could have easily admitted it. They didn't have to put it in there.
But you know what? Even if they didn't, it's
he
good.
said no to Vegas shit.
But even if they didn't, right?
It should be fire under our asses too.
Even if the people that made the war doesn't give a shit about scenario, we do.
Yeah.
And they left the slot for us to build on it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just take it like they don't give a fuck about scenario. But they give us enough respect to be like, listen, here's a little extra thing if y'all want to do something with it. So it's us to us to be like, fuck that, or build on it. You know what I'm saying? It can only, two things can happen. You not listen to me and you believe me later, be like, damn, Energy, you really are from the future. Or you can take these answers to the test and get an A on it. I'm sure you'll do not the latter. But either way, if we actually just start putting things together, you know what? Who's going to do this, though? We need somebody that is used to being on the computer and talking to people in the world of paintball. That, you know what I'm saying, that they wouldn't mind actually hitting up and they could just be like, all right, you know what I'm saying, schematic, blah, blah, blah.
You need somebody to make a schematic.
Yeah.
You.
No. You need to do this.
What? Track all the generals?
Not track, but just have them call you and then we do it on the show. It'll be the Command Bros.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then like
we can be the ones who start the list.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And then like when it comes down to the end, we have something to help Tom with
for now
understanding of how it works.
We would have to make the list. It's like this is what I'm just saying now. We would have to you get your name on the list. Right?
Right. And
then when it's time to count everything up, you see what that motherfucker did. All right, you know, that game. They won most valuable team at that game. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I mean, it basically...
It's like throwing your name in the pot at the beginning of the year. Just like you said, motherfuckers sign up for this list at the games. Mm-hmm. Niggas should sign up for the list to make the award for the whole state.
Sign up for the list.
Remember, you was like, you motherfuckers should go to games and be like, okay, I'm signing up for most valuable. You said the game level. It should also be done state level. For when the awards do come out, that's what they got to look at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they would call you and tell you.
I generate the game here.
It wouldn't even be them. It would be like whoever promotes that game. It'd be like what's the game that we know is coming?
He said more like Keith Kizzle said more like the GI Sports Awards or the core. I've never seen. What are the GI Sports Awards?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
The GI got sports awards.
Oh yeah, remember the GI Sport or the core with the patches and shit.
Brigade.
The brigade. I don't know, but either way, no. So basically, to promote it'd be like State of Decay. That's the game. General's gonna be we'll say Desi and Teddy Bear. All right. So we know from the door, Desi gets 1 point, Teddy Bear gets a point, simply because they showed up at the game. Mm-hmm. Whoever wins the game gets an extra point.
Right. Yeah.
Then it'd be like, when they get there, they will have whoever's going there will be a list of you know how the game starts on Saturday, right? Everybody get there on Friday. So from Friday to Saturday before game starts, you have a representative of your team. You can sign up for whatever you want to get, mofo, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Most valuable player, whatever the fuck. Right. After we know, you know what I'm saying, we're just going to say you won, Desi. Desi got 2 points. Teddy Bear got 1 point. There'll be a list of names, most valuable player. They will say this was Blue's Clue. Mofo will go to 13 Legionnaire, such and such, blah, blah, blah. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But these
certain games.
Yeah, but like you would if you were going for Mofo,
your team had to dominate Mofo during the scenario year.
Right.
At all the games y'all went to.
Right. That's what y'all doing that year.
Yeah.
We doing most valuable player. We doing Mofo. We're just gonna fuck shit up. We're doing, you know, such and such. And Young Gunners, you know, you don't care about Young Gunners.
And it has to be on how many games you play.
Yeah, well, each game you would collect points.
Yeah. Each game you
So
collect
if you
points.
played, 2 games, and you went for mofo, and this guy played 7 games, well, guess what? He's beating you.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he added those 7 games, he only got
4 mofos.
Right, you only played 2, and even if you got both 2, you only got 2 points for those mofos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
More tracking of results that can actually be measured against for reward. Right.
Right, exactly. And that way it's not like, oh, he just picked his friend. No, they're on the list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The people go with mofo size, such.
This nigga general 15 games this year.
Who?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but they can't be like
They can't be interstate.
backyard games.
No, right. It got to be.
You would get a half a point for micro scenarios.
Nigga, get out of my head.
And you get a full point for a full scenario.
For major game.
Yeah,
major game.
3 day. Yeah. If we'll do it by average. If it's a micro scenario, meaning a 1 day game, you get a half a point. If it's a regular scenario game, like we'll say with 50 or more people.
A 2 day event. 2 day event is 1 point. A 1 day event is a half a point.
Nah. Okay. Well, I was gonna say, but if you go to a super game,
right?
Super game, that'll be 3 points. Ion will 3 points. The smaller scenario games, like maybe
TRP.
No, that's a half point game because there's only 1 day. It's a half day. No, like EMR. 0 hour. That would be like a 4 point game. You know what I'm saying? Ion will be like a 3 point game.
Right.
Because it's so big. There's night games. There's the capital fight. That's such and such a. You know what I mean? There's all types of shit jumping off of Ion. Living Legend is so big. It's all types of shit jumping off. It'd be like a 3 point game. You feel me? You know what I mean? Monster game would be a 3 point game. Super games would be a 3 point game. And that way, if somebody who does like a bunch of smaller games,
that's included too, Keith. You said, what about miles traveled?
Yes, that could be a reward. You know what I'm saying? Most travel team.
Most travel team.
Most travel team, this, that, and the other. Get your milestones up. You know what I mean? So, but what I'm saying is all this needs to be organized. And once it is, then you're on the numbers, and then now we got something tangible to give to the emperor.
Right. We have something tangible to give to the emperor.
He's like, what is it?
Do it! And it'll be, all they got to do is look at it and be like, all right, boom.
Execute total 77. This makes sense. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, there'll be something palpable. And then, like, they can have it a nice reward system. And then when it comes down to giving out the awards, I don't know how they're going to do it. That's not my department. But as long as we know how to give them something to do, then we
Right. Our department is trying to make it as fair as possible.
Right. So there you go in a nutshell. Paintball, the price of paintball is perfect because it keeps out the bullshit. And something to look forward to in order to be put on the boards at the awards. Nobody want to be left behind. No paintballer left behind.
No baller behind.
So that's that.
God damn, boy.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd be doing that. All right, that's it. Yeah, that's all. All right, I'm Energy One from the Command Bros.
I'm Bricktop for the Command Bros. Move forward.
Shoot straight.
Dig in.
Die hard. What do you do?